some of your positions over time. And so anyways, welcome.
Yeah.
But I want to get to Anson because Anson's got a lot of knowledge. For those of you that don't know Anson, let me go ahead and refollow him with my new account. Anson's got experience that most of us will never gain and probably wouldn't have been able to handle anyways. Anson, go ahead.
Gang of Eight is 8 members of Congress, the majority and minority leader of the Senate, that's 2, the same for the House, that's 4, and the ranking member and the ranking minority member of the House and Senate Intelligence Committees. That's 2 each, total of 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. The Gang of Eight has been included in notification of the situation. The news report that I've been watching on Fox says that just before he authorized the attack, or probably when the planes were in the air en route, that Trump, quote, notified Congress. Now, I don't know what that means exactly, but the bottom line is that there was very little, if any, advice, much less consent, sought in the Congress by the Trump administration over the last several weeks, particularly the last 2 weeks when the question of using U.S. bombing forces to take out the nuclear facilities. There was very little, if any, exchanges. I know that Senator Warner from Virginia, I believe he is the Democrat minority leader of the Senate Intelligence Committee. He specifically was quoted in the press not very long ago that he had not been told anything and nobody had sought his advice, consent, or there's been essentially no communication. So I think it's safe to say that the president and his administration did not make any effort whatsoever to engage Congress seeking their opinion on things. As far as the decision to bomb, that's one thing. But for the last 2 weeks, there has been a lot of debate as to just how far along Iran was in actually having a weapon that they could put on a warhead or an airplane and deliver it to whatever target was in range. And we all know that Tulsi Gabbard basically said they were more than 3 years away, and Trump didn't like that. The Israelis were saying that they were days, if not weeks, or weeks, if not days away from actually having a nuclear weapon. That is a subject that could have been, and in my opinion, should have been thoroughly aired, including holding hearings, all of which would have been very highly classified, but of course subject to leaks. But the understanding and the analysis of the intelligence that was available, that again was strictly within those discussions were strictly within the administration, I'm pretty sure, and that is something that those 2 intelligence committees should definitely, in my view, have gotten into from the very beginning of this, at least this discussion of the United States taking military action to bomb the nuclear facilities. That's my that's my understanding of things so far, and I'll let you all discuss from here on out.
What's the value of that necessarily? Because if you go back some years ago, we constantly were told that supposedly we understood, like we as a country understood where North Korea was on their development plans, and obviously we were way off, right? Because they kept being told they're close, but they're not that close, and they're close, but they're not that close. And obviously now no one disputes that they have a bomb. So somehow they got to the bomb, but we kept saying they're not there yet. So I always doubt, like, we actually understand what's going on in a foreign country.